I don't know what I do, and that's a great advantage. I think when you know what you're going to do, it makes what you're going to do kind of boring, so I kind of invent it every day. But I have done films, drawings, photography, computer-based installation, artificial intelligence work, and a few other things. People never really understood what I was doing. When I first showed work, galleries didn't show women and critics didn't write about them. They said media wasn't art, it didn't belong in a museum. It took until 2014 for an exhibition which allowed my work to be seen, all the work that had been rejected. In a way, that was an advantage. It gave me a lot of freedom, trained me in doing exactly what I believed should be done without any distractions. Although, I have to say that it was not easy.
What I would do is start to avoid mirrors and really start to avoid reflections of any kind, particularly deep reflections.
Around 1983-84, I tried to teach myself how to use a video camera. And since I didn't have any money and couldn't pay a performer, I sat in front of it and started talking.
I would go up to my attic and almost retreat into myself. As if the truth is almost unbearable and too much for us to deal with.
The camera became the all-seeing eye to what I was thinking and feeling. Somehow being alone in a room with the camera allowed me to really go to some depth of my own personal history.
Things that happened that you weren't supposed to talk about. No teacher caught it. Nobody at school knew. I remember trying to dig my way into freedom.
I found that the deeper you went and the more you told the truth, the more they related to people and the more other people had very similar experiences, particularly women. They continued for a long time. And then I stopped. And then about 2 years ago, I decided to do another segment. It's like Rip Van Winkle falling asleep, and you update everything that had happened in those 20 years into the present. The Shed will be showing even the early ones. They're cut down, though, into shorter segments of my history and concentrate on just the last few years. I gathered all of the files, all of the video, all of the information from that time and converted it into DNA. This is DNA, my synthetic DNA of most of my life. So we're all reduced to nothing. And this is the Lynn Hershman antibody. I think artists are the antibodies of culture, and they also look for toxins to deal with and try to neutralize them by bringing awareness of them. I think my work is a lot about empowerment and about overcoming repression. Whenever I did something that I really believed in, I felt it. No matter what anybody thought or said or didn't say, I knew that this was the right thing to do for that point in time. I think you become successful when you pursue your own dreams.